6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
Here we go. The classic opening, the judge laying down the stakes. 6 months or $2,000 may sound light, but remember, in the justice system, that's just the entry fee. Things can escalate fast depending on what comes next.
If you're going to do probable cause, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On September 18, 2024, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a citizen holding call or a citizen holding suspect call at 9825 Stella Link Road in Harris County, Texas. The law enforcement officer made contact with the complainant. The complainant, a coach at Emory Weiner School, stated that he witnessed the defendant inside of the boys' locker room talking to students. The complainant told the defendant to leave and not to interact with the students, which the defendant refused. The complainant stated that security guards entered the locker room and forcefully removed the defendant. The law enforcement officer observed the defendant detained in front of the boys' locker room and was identified.
Here we go, the classic opening, the judge laying down the stakes. 6 months or $2,000 may sound light, but remember, in the justice system, that's just the entry fee. Things can escalate fast depending on what comes next.
With his Texas driver's license.
Mr. Williams, you're not a student there or a teacher there, are you? Okay, don't go back to Emory Weiner. Holy moly, if I find that you go back to a school or is it an elementary school? It's like a high school, isn't it?
I believe it's a middle school. Let me double check.
Do you have any children? I'm ordering you not to go to any high school, any middle school, any elementary school whatsoever for any reason. Not to have contact with anyone under the age of 15. And if you do,
Notice how firm the judge is here. This isn't just courtroom theatrics. When a defendant's actions involve minors or school property, judges often impose blanket no-contact orders with anyone under a certain age. It's about prevention, not punishment. But the tone? Definitely a warning shot.
I'm going to put you in jail. Do you understand?
I guess it's a mixed school. They serve grades 6 through 12.
How old are you, Mr. Williams? What do you do for a living, sir? Okay. I'm going to tell you now that my sole purpose in life is to protect every single child in this county. And if I find that you become a danger to anyone, I'm going to make your bond so high, you're going to have teeth falling out. Do you understand, sir? No contact, and I'm absolutely serious. How much money do you make a month, sir? Okay. We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So for now, I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. After that, I'll have you take you in the jury box. While we get your bond conditions, we'll have you sign it.
Judge, can we also ask for restrictions to parks?
So, are you here on this case?
I'm not, Judge. I just have to look at the probable cause.
Tell me, what do you got?
Well, based upon the probable cause, Judge, the state would recommend restriction to any parks where children should be normally at play, and restriction to internet access in order to prevent any type of interaction. But I am not on this case.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, I want to protect all children, right? Charged with something like a child pornography, then absolutely, right? But he may have a lot of business on internet, banking, mortgage, just parks, okay. Internet, I don't know. I think that might be,
A smart move in cases involving minors, but the judge hesitates. Why? Because limiting internet access can cripple someone's daily life. Banking, communication, even applying for jobs. It's a legal tightrope between protection and practicality.
You see what they want me to do, Mr. Williams, right? And I'm going to tell you now, if I were to limit your internet access, your life would be it would just be a lot more difficult. I don't want to make your life difficult, but at the same time, I want to protect every single child here. And I'm going to do everything I need to do it. Do you understand? So if I find that you're acting a fool out there in the free world, however it may be, you saw me just now put someone else with a $50,000 bond. I mean, I have no problem making it 500,000. I've done it before and I'll do it again. So just beware when you're out there, make smart choices. Do you understand? Okay, so no parks or places where children can go.
Any devices?
Devices, guys?
I'm sorry, Judge.
Device?
Most definitely a GPS device with an exclusion zone, Judge. At that.
I think I agree with that as well, but I'll waive the fee so he doesn't have to pay for it.
Judge, we
But
would ask
yeah,
for home confinement as well.
well, I'm not going to do home confinement. He's got to work. That
Yes, Judge.
would seriously. You know, he said he doesn't have children.
Could we request some sort of proof of employment, Judge, so I know that he's not misrepresenting the court or saying no home confinement, because this is a dangerous case, Judge. And part of the community is affected by this case. Children were affected. He goes into the boys' locker room, refuses to leave. Then when he says he's going to leave, he goes to the girls' locker room. And yes, Judge. Yes, Judge. It's a very dangerous case, and the community was affected.
Yeah, and then no, going within 500 feet of any school, elementary school. Yeah. I'm putting a monitor on you so I know where you are, because I'm not going to take your word for it. Understand, if the battery dies, so will you.
Whoa, that line hit hard. If the battery dies, so will you. This judge isn't joking. The GPS monitor ensures constant tracking, and it's rare to see a judge personally waive the $500+ monthly cost. That tells you how high the perceived risk is here.
You have to charge it on a daily basis. That thing costs around $500 to $600 a month. I'm going to pay for it for you so that there's no excuse. But you need to understand that you're going to have to charge that thing on a daily basis. And if the battery dies, that's it. I'm not going to entertain any excuses. Do you understand? Now, I'm not going to require proof of employment, but I'm going to take your word that you're a working man, that somehow you need to survive, but just you're walking and skirting a very short leash here. Do you understand, Mr. Williams? Okay. Well, don't. You have the right to remain silent. I've got a ton of DAs here, and everything you say, they're going to use it again. They're going to, use it against you, and I want to protect you as much as I can within the, bounds of the law. Do you need me to appoint you a lawyer?
I do.
Okay. I'll have him fill out an application.
Any drug tests?
Yeah, I guess no drugs, no alcohol as well. Yeah. I will provide you a lawyer today. They'll be able to counsel you on how to move forward, but no drugs, no alcohol. You know what the other conditions are. They want me to make you stay at home. I don't want to have to do that. Just, you understand what's expected of you, right?
The judge is wrapping up with what's basically a second chance, strict but fair. This is where many defendants either turn their life around or spiral deeper because they underestimate the court's patience. Quick question for you. If you were in this judge's shoes, would you risk leniency here?
Okay, man. All right. Marco Balderas?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Balderas, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. It looks like you're also charged with failing to comply with the, I don't know what the hell that is. Let's read the information. On October 1st, 2024, did then and there unlawfully operate a motor vehicle? No, that's not it. On or about October 21, 24, did then and there unlawfully while driving and operating a vehicle collide with and damaged an unattended vehicle operated by Figueroa, hereinafter called the complainant. The defendant did intentionally and knowingly fail to locate the complainant and give the complainant the name and address of the victim. All right, so failure to stop and give information. On both of those cases, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
On October 18th, 2024, officer with precinct 4 saw that her parked patrol car had been hit by another car. The wheel witness approached the officer and advised she saw a gray pickup truck hit the patrol vehicle. The wheel witness believed the pickup truck driver was intoxicated because he was driving erratically and nearly struck a cyclist on the same road. Less than 1 hour later, officers were dispatched to a vehicle matching the description, stopped in a moving lane of traffic with the occupant asleep inside. The officer observed front end and paint damage that matched the damage to the officer's vehicle. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. HGN 6 out of 6, walk and turn 6 out of 8, one leg stand 1 out of 4. The GIC was read and breath was consented to. The results were 0.134 and 0.132.
IDWIs?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Balderas, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your cases. Do you have a valid Texas driver license? Do you have valid liability insurance in your name?
Loosely, sir.
Are you sure? Are you absolutely sure you have car insurance? Okay, you're not allowed to drive unless you have both, and I'm making that a condition of your bond. I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or any kind of illegal drugs, I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bucks. Do you understand? How old are you?
28,
You're 28? What do you do for a living?
real estate agent. I'm a real estate agent.
Okay. We're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. So I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign and reset. After that, we'll get you with pretrial for you to sign your bond conditions. Then you'll get out of here. I'm going to tell you now that this is a DWI. There's a lot of time requirements. So don't sit and wait a month or two because you're only hurting yourself.
Two defendants, two very different stories, but one lesson. Judges remember patterns. Whether it's entering a locker room or falling asleep at the wheel, every choice builds your reputation in the court's eyes. And as we just saw, reputation can be the difference between freedom and a GPS bracelet.
You understand? I would get on it quick. All right, please.